And yes, we are working on a new space for you. It's going to be shade. Yeah, not as bright as here. You'll see.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Hello.
Oh,
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, Enso. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, hi. So yeah, I just first wanted to thank everyone for giving us the privilege of being able to share about our community for Super Community 3. And Dimitri, I just wanted to say your work is absolutely amazing. We're honored to have your work represent our community at the next event.
thank you.
Very.
And one of the things that if you're interested, our community, we have basically a special role that we give artists called the Verified Inner Artist role. And if you're interested and you come into our Discord, we'd be glad to automatically grant you that role. And I think we, along with Linked by Art, are going to do everything we can to help promote your art and to share about it.
Oh, great. Yes, sure. I'll do it.
Yeah, like I find I was telling the super community, I find your themes of dark art to be really fascinating, and it's something that I personally would love to learn more about.
Yeah, me too. I think it's really, really amazing. It's good, and Wolfgang is working on something, and especially for the Super Community 3. And yeah, I think we can all be very proud of what he is doing there, combined with the artist and combined with 888 community. It's really going to be something. Yeah. And I talked to Link by Art that this is a gallery talk that we're doing in here, which is great. I think it's wonderful to find more moments that we can be in here. But I do think we need to be very clear to the outside world, like what we're doing. Like, okay, the first of the month is a super community, and the other ones are tours, so they're going to be more of little meetings and more relaxed. And so I hope it's not too early for you, NSOC.
Oh, it's okay. It's about 9 a.m. my time.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, and I'm just working. I'm just gonna listen in when Manor is speaking, and yeah. So I'm gonna close my mic, but very happy to see you here, and yeah, hope we can have a nice recording for Linked by Art for the YouTube.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Manu, are you here with us?
Hello.
Yeah? Yes, you are.
How are you guys?
Hi. Yeah, come. Where are you?
I'm right here, right behind the red hoodie.
Right behind me. Yes.
Yes.
You don't have. Yeah, we need the avatars. You have. You logged in. Yeah. You all look the same.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. So come to the stage here. Let's do it here on the main stage.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, I'm still learning how to jump and why to jump and all of that. So I am the one randomly jumping.
Jumping is with the space, and
Yeah, I got
yes,
that.
and this gallery you can jump very high. It's a matter of like you can program it, the gravitation. So some galleries, if you jump like real world little bit, but here
Right.
you are coming like you can fly to the sky. It's very light. Yes, so yes, it's I need to get used to it for sure. We are in a space, in our space, in a super community gallery on cyber, having a gallery talk with Manur Harun Niatzi, how you say?
Noor Harun Niazi.
Yes, and she's the founder of CHAP Global. She will highlight the importance of collaboration and exhibitions in Web3 and NFTs. Yeah, now you.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
I'll actually introduce myself a little bit for anybody who doesn't know me. Most of you by that I mean. So I'm Manur. I am from Pakistan. I've been working in the creative industry for more than 8 years now. My background is in textile and graphics, and then I studied entrepreneurship, and then I started doing things for the creative industry here. So it includes an e-commerce, it includes a creative agency, and then I stumbled upon, during COVID, I started Sharp as an initiative that provides a platform for the creative community here, the local one, to turn their skills into profitable businesses. And then I stumbled upon Web3 because I was getting a lot of questions about how NFTs work or what NFTs are. So I do art. I've been doing art for more than 7 years now. So I thought, okay, I'll try myself, and then I'll bring back the information, with more credibility. I'll bring it back home and I'll spread it around. So once I started and I looked into the avenues or the opportunities here, I think that kind of blew my mind, and I decided to stay. So more than my art, I think it's the collaborations and the opportunities, the sponsorships, the different kind of things that I have been able to experience. So that's why I've been super excited about NFTs and Web3 in general too. So yeah, I think so far I have been able to, I have a monthly newsletter where I feature artists from the NFT space, 3 artists per month, 3 to 4. And I've had so far 9 issues of that monthly newsletter. And then I have a quarterly magazine, which actually ended up to be the first of its kind, Web3 digital magazine that featured 19 Web3 and NFT artists. So yeah, that came out, and that's how my magazine, or Sharp Global, became global. Apart from that, I have organized an IRL exhibition. It was NFT Nexus Tri-City Unveil. We have featured more than 124 artists from more than 30 countries in that. 2 of those, because it was a Tri-City event, so the two of the events have been done in 2 of the biggest cities in Pakistan so far, and we are doing the 3rd one next week actually in Lahore. It's the cultural hub of Pakistan. So yeah, that's been happening. But what I want to really highlight is that people mostly here are focused on the NFT sales rather than helping build the NFT space or Web3 space for artists and for the creative community. And I think that can add way more to what it actually ends up to be, because most of the artists, they come for sales, and then when the sales don't happen, they kind of leave. But instead of leaving, if everybody kind of pitches in or chimes in to build this technology together and help evolve it, I think that is something that kind of turns it into something way bigger. So so far I have been able to have around 9 to 11 solid collaborations through this space. 9 solidified, 2 still in talks. So that's why I'm not putting the number 11 to it. But yeah, that's what has been happening so far. Also got a few NFT sales, and that I'm really excited about, and I love when sales happen. But my focus has always been on sales and everything else around it. and I've onboarded a lot of artists. I have a very good community here, a global one, and then now a really flourishing kind of local one. So yeah, that's been happening. But I'm really excited to to get to know Linked by Art better. I have like some questions, and I'd love to, the last time I got a tour, Shera actually uh, gave me a very good description and a detailed review of the whole gallery. So I'm really excited for everybody to kind of get to know what it's all about, and how Linked by Art is determined to help the creative community more than 1, 2, 3, 10, 20 exhibitions. I think it's what excites me more is the communities that are attached to the gallery or the initiative, and how they are determined to kind of help people, get a solution out of it. So yeah, can't wait. If
Yeah.
anybody has any questions from me, please go ahead.
Oppa. Yeah, that was me jumping.
Yes, I saw.
Yes, we are very honored to have you here. Manur, she's also writing. She's a writer, and she's writing articles for Linked by Art, and that's amazing. And we're going to work together for the next events, and so I'm very, very honored to have you, and your reputation and your experience, and you're willing to the artist that you gather around you. It's very fascinating, and it's brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really want to start with because I feel like hi Vishay. I feel like there is a lot that people kind of don't know about Linked by Art and the specific individual members who are attached to it. So I'd love it if, through this event or through the future events or through the interviews or the features or, the write-ups, people can get to know, the actually the members of this whole initiative better. So I'd love to ask you some things, and then I'd move on to the gallery too. But I'd probably start with the fact, if you can kind of walk us through the inspiration behind the featured collection that is here in the On Cyber Gallery right now, and then later on we can go to the like the inspiration behind Linked by Art itself. Yeah.
Yes, of course. So, okay. So let's talk about this exhibition. This collection, it's actually work that I've been doing for Linked by Art as part of the branding language. I'm not only artist, I'm a graphic designer for many years. I have my own studio for graphic design. I'm specialized in branding and business identity, websites. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm very, very curious for technology and to learn new tools and mix with them. And 1 year ago, we started to work together as Linked by Art. It started last January 2023. And after I designed the logo we decided about the name, and I designed the logo, which is like a combination of the A and L and the move of that shows a bit of 3D, like a space, something that belongs to our content. So, and on the same time, a little bit before, I start, like most of many people, to work with AI with Midjourney mostly. And I decided for the kind of, I think almost the first time to use Midjourney as a tool for my graphic work. Now it's very fine, but then 1 year ago, it was Midjourney was still very roughly, and everything was very twisted, and it was not really prepared for commercial work. I try to create a unique style that and I combine with image to and prompt images of the logo with a prompt to get this first pieces. What you see here is the first pieces, this first part of the collection. You can actually see the logo inside, I guess. I used the prompt words such as connection, unity, values that Link by Art is based on. So these are the first three piece of art. Actually, I have some. It's not only AI. Afterward, I worked on it with digital painting in Photoshop. So it's kind of a mixed digital media. Like that's where we continue. We can continue here. The exhibition, it's not, I didn't plan it to be by a date, chronologic, but the style change, it's very dynamic, and it's changed during the year. Here we can see some work that this one is the heart is made in Valentine, and we were speaking about something about that topic. So most of the art here is actually relatively for the topic. Every week we are talking about something else, a question about art, technology, marketing, things that are interesting, innovation, everything that's interesting us and many NFT artists in the space. So during the year, the AI involved, I involved, Link by Art involved, and we can all see it in this exhibition. Here we can see two pieces of art, very interesting, that I mix it not just with the logo, but also with some artwork of sketches. We are of three now, Linked by Art. It's Paulina and Sketchlight. Sketch is a photographer. She's doing light painting, and so I have to say that the hairstyle also, I like to play with it, with hairstyle too. I let myself do some kind of light painting, but not real in AI. And that was about mixed media, so that's kind of a mixed media work. Last year we had the first exhibition. It was during May and July and June, and here we can see the artwork that was around the exhibition, a brand exhibition, and was the art that everything is talking about metaverse with VR headsets, people in that they are like about the mix between being a viewer and a part of the artwork. Yeah. So yeah, we continue during the year. I think that here I try to little bit touch different style. It was summertime. We had some kind of half vacation, and and I let the life and the topics and the life and things that are interesting me to check and work on, and to use it as a part of the work, the weekly work. Yeah. Should I continue? Yeah, here some more about metaverse. We had last year an exhibition.
So I have one thing, like, continue with, like, I think it's an amazing thing. This is a very engaging kind of a tour, but I also love it if you can, highlight if there are pieces that are, that have a very special meaning to you.
Yes, actually, yeah, I show before the first few one that I was talking about in the beginning, and we can see here this monkey. It's this work is it was part of a big project we did with AI Art Evolution, collaborating with the Vortex community. This piece of art is very meaningful for me. Also here there are this part of blue work are reflecting a lot of feelings and confusion that I was and we are as a group been during last October, since we are all Israelis. And we had a big trauma that we couldn't ignore. And some of the work here is just reflecting feelings. And technically, it's also very complicated pieces, especially the one that was representing all this exhibition. The Open Heart one is very complicated work and yes, is one of my favorite one, of course. Yeah. What else? I think in every piece of time here, there is one that I like more, and the style, the change is it's part of the of what happened during the year, all the change of us and during this year.
That's actually really interesting, which kind of brings me to asking you, the concept behind, because I know that you guys are all artists, you met here in the NFT space, and that's really exciting. I think most of the people don't even know about that story. But I'd really want to know, how do you guys come together to come up with the concept behind your On Cyber gallery?
Well, how we came up with the concept. So yes, that's we are still actually we are very long term runners. We are all artists from forever. We are artists before Web3 and after Web3, and we see the artist as the content provider that not supposed to that gives the most important part in this chain. And sometimes it's look like the artists need to work so hard and even to pay money just to expose themselves, and we always felt it's not okay. Also in the URL exhibition, when you want to exhibit in private galleries, you have to spend so much money, and everything is on you, and the gallery taking a big percentage. And we really love and connected the idea of a decentralized world. We really love the idea of having a community power, that we empower one another, and the ability to us to gather together as artists, and take the change a little bit the story, build a new story through the Web3 opportunities that open up for us. So we are working actually for a platform that it's a long term. We are only in the beginning, but things are coming together very nicely. Our idea is to create a platform that empower artists and connect collectors to the artists. When collectors will come to the gallery, here in the gallery, they can always meet only good artists, only serious artists, and stable artists that they can actually invest on. Our model is first bring the artist and then the collector, which the artists are our main thing. So we invest in the artist and not the opposite way around. So yes.
That's amazing, actually. That's really amazing. And I think I got a little bit of the answer for my next question too. But I really want to, kind of add it to the next question and, ask that to you. That I see that you've collaborated with a lot of artists. Like I see there are so many communities out there outside of this exhibition in the gallery, the main area. And that's really interesting how you collaborate with all of these communities or, artists, and then you come, bring them together to feature them. I really want to ask you, how do you select these artists or the communities that you feature in the gallery? And if someone wants to really get on board and be a part of it, what do they do?
So the idea is for this gallery that we are this is the second time we're doing the super community, but the first time we are working with that concept. We want to spot on. This gallery is called Super Community because it's all around the gallery. If we go outside, we can see that. There are NFT art communities that display their artists around. They supporting the inner space. We are in the inner space, but we would love to show you outside too. Yeah. So just go. Yes. The space around here, it's every community get to display. That's ours. Our Link by Art. We have a community. We have artists that we are supporting, and we display 10 of them. And that's if you go around, you'll see every community have 10 artists display. So what is going to be in the next year? Every month we are collaborating with different community, and every month we go to have a theme of that all the communities will send the pictures, a piece of art for this theme, and it's going to be a big group exhibition like it is now. And it's an amazing big catalog of all more than 100 artists, active artists on the NFT space. Together with every month we collaborate with different community, and together with that community we are making an open call, calling to an artist different. Every month it's going to be different, depends of the community. And this month we already have the open call, and we choose our artist for the next exhibition. There was a lot of submissions. We checked them all, and there was one artist that was the brightest and the organizers and the professional, and he have his so special touch, and I would love to announce about next month's exhibition. And here you can see the poster, and he's here with us, Dimitri Shade. It's a photographer. He have amazing collection that we are working on the exhibition, and the opening event will be on March 3rd, collaborating with 888 Inner Circle Community. And that's how we choose the artist by his say. It's professional. Professionality is the artist style, how much is mature, how much you can hold the space, how much is show a variety of work. We looking for very serious artists that we can stand behind and be really a place that collectors can come and spot on and see great artists to invest their money in. Yes. Manu? Manu disappeared. Yes, Dimitri, where are you?
Yeah. I want just to say again that I'm very appreciate that you choose me. So thank you so much. I'm very excited about this exhibition.
Yeah, we are very excited about you. I would love to show if you want to see we have a wall for here inside for all the team that's working with us. Yes, so here we can see the team, the main team. We have she's our host, generous host. We have Paulina from Link by Art. She's hosting our Twitter Spaces. She couldn't come today. We have myself, Sketchlight. She is the photographer here today. She's making the live stream. Paladin Puppy is here waving. And he's doing a lot of backstage work and promos and videos. OX Wolfgang is the architect to design the place. And we also collaborate with the Vortex community that they are part of all this concept. We are like to work together as team with Johanna and her team. Yes. So we are waiting for Manu. She lost connection somehow. Let's see. Here she is. Yes, Manu, are you here?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, where are you? Yeah.
I'm outside the gallery.
Outside. We are all inside again.
All right, coming.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Manu. You coming?
Yep, yep, yep. I see you.
Yeah, I'm the red one.
Yep. So I really wanted to understand, or want more people to understand about the services, because I am also a personal branding consultant and I mostly work with creative brands and artists. So I think that's a really important aspect that people, especially artists, usually ignore. So I really want to understand how you guys are incorporating, branding and personal branding, and helping artists turn into brands, or even if people are starting projects. So what is like the services section of Link by Art?
So we just, yeah, we are just sending and talking about the team here in the to show this credit wall. Yes, we are a team of people that everyone is contribute as much something. We are working very decentralized way. We have actually provide umbrella for services that help an artist to shine and found by putting a bright spot on them. We are building the digital 3D exhibition. There's an architect who build this space, and others that especially custom made for us and our need. We are designing the space. We are the branding for the exhibition, branding for artists, creating all the banners and all the every graphic that needed, interviews, articles, and there's plenty of services that we can that artists can get and get like full. If we choose you as a solo artist, you get full range of services. Or if you want to make your own exhibition, we have plenty of experience also to organize the event, and the technical experience, and whatever it's needed. Maybe Paladin Punk can add something for this question too.
Cool.
Hi. Yeah, I'm sure. Great to hear all of this. Yeah, so basically the idea, of course, was to bring these communities together of independent artists, and from there grow the idea to highlight individual artists, but also to empower people. And that is really why the Paladin Punks at a certain point started, because I wanted to, first of all, make more people visible in the space. There were a lot of people showing up every day in the bear market, and I reached out to them. I said, hey, you show up every day. I want to make you a profile picture that makes you seen a little bit better in the space, and that's what people have been using for their PFP. And if they're not using it, that doesn't matter either. They're part of this sort of movement where we are trying to become, as a group of independent artists, more visible, and that is really what the super community is about. So, and Link by Art is taking on this amazing role to really curate, and they're very good at highlighting artists, doing marketing for the artists on Twitter, on Instagram, on their websites, and now, of course, also in here. So I think the question was, what do you do about branding? So I think it's important that artists are empowered to do their own branding, but we are just a little bit stronger together. That's my opinion about this space, because it's very hard to be seen in this space if you're not like a big artist who has a lot of like friends around him saying he's great or she's great. So that's what we're doing. So that's a little bit my view on it.
Cool. I think I love that actually, because I think it personal branding is called personal branding when it, because and especially for creative people, because I think I cannot do what you do, or you cannot do what a third artist or a fourth artist does. So I think we're like small brands in our own, and that personal touch kind of makes us super unique, and that is kind of our selling point. So getting a guiding hand just to understand the different principles of how marketing works, or the branding guidelines, or maybe the first pack of the graphics that someone is supposed to use to probably brand themselves, or market themselves. I think that's like the most important part. So I love it when you say it's a like a community thing, something that everyone is supposed to do together. And everyone is not hyped. They were not here from the very first day, so they don't have that community around them that says, okay, let's support this person all the time. But yeah, that also brings me to the part, I think this too I've gotten the answer of in a lot of ways, but if you can add a little bit more to the fact, how do you think Linked by Art is different from so many other initiatives that are happening in the Web3 or NFT space? Because I see a lot of projects, I see a lot of things happening, but there aren't like a thing or an initiative that is a combination of so many different things.
Yes, you are right. There are so many. There's so many communities. There's so many platforms. There's so many marketplaces. There's so many social media. So many blockchains, and it's very hard to know where you want to invest yourself. And in the end, you find yourself working for platforms for others, and working very hard until you get something out of it. So we try to put here together something that not make you go like invest your time, or something that take everything together. We have together here many communities. Right now we have 16, and we are open for more. We have artists from every marketplace, every blockchain. There's Tezos, Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, whatever. Everything is here in one place. So if you come from outside there, you can have a nice show of what's going on, and not have to get to be part of some to choose something. That's our what we try to do. We are artists, so we try to find solution for our artist problems, and that's supposed to give a solution.
Amazing. That's so unique in a sense, when when innovative solutions are built by artists, because I think they think in a creative way where those problems cannot be understood by like a hardcore tech person or a developer who's just supposed to do that. I think the combination of all of it kind of comes together to build something very ideal for artists as a solution. But I really want to ask you guys, this can't be easy, like what you guys have built, everything here. I think this is like a beautiful selling minimum viable product for anybody who comes here, and who wants to kind of avail your services as an artist, because I think it's a perfect product that you guys have built. So I really want to understand, what are the different things that you guys learned while you guys were, building it?
We are learning all the time, every day, and even in that specific moment, because we are in an area that we are builders. It's very new from all these metaverse 3D spaces. It's super new. Here on Cyber, the galleries try to go for everyone, to be a great gate from Web 2 to Web 3 people. It's a great place to bring new people on board. So like was the question about what we challenges or what?
Different challenges you guys faced.
What? Sorry.
The different challenges that you guys faced while you were developing it, the on cyber gallery or the
Yeah,
product.
like a lot of it's very very challenging area, and there's a lot of problem that appears because it's combine everything together. It's like web design with 3D design, with interior design, with making to be a event producer and to think about so many details and so many things that can come together, and it's not easy, and it's very new. So we are looking for like long distance.
Interesting. Because you guys are building it, so you look at it every day. But for someone like me who's entering it, I think I'm here for the fourth, fifth time, and someone who would be entering it for the first time, this is very interesting. Like, this is like a game. This is engaging, interactive. It's a lot of fun, a lot of visuals. The floors, the topics that are mentioned on the floors, everything that you guys have kind of narrowed down in the introduction of what Linked by Art is, then the builders of all of it, then the outside gallery where you highlight the different communities. Everything kind of comes together. But I really want to ask you, if there is a certain advice that you'd like to give to aspiring artists, who are looking to enter the NFT space or showcase their work on digital platforms.
Oh, sorry, you were like very not clear with the part of the question. I couldn't understand.
Oh, I'll repeat it. I'll repeat it.
The sound is not clear.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but the sound was the part that you asked the question. The last part I couldn't understand.
Sure. I'll repeat it. So, what is that one advice that you'd like to give to aspiring artists looking to enter the NFT space?
Yeah, I just this advice that I heard since I came to the space is be yourself, and it's so true. You have to be yourself. Everything is minted. You cannot change after. So we have to stand behind what you are doing, but don't be afraid. You can just be what you want. Be yourself. Try to be organized. Try to have to have a good portfolio, good show up. Every place to be aligned, to be with a look that you can recognizable, with a statement. Be bold. Don't do too much. Try to be as much as relax and just do what you do. Find the thing that interesting you and keep on going. We never know where it will come. We are looking for authentic people around us, and that's my best advice. Just be authentic as much as you possibly can.
Amazing. I think that is the best advice, where I think branding or personal branding also starts. Be yourself, or try to understand what your restrictions or what your unique points are. And yeah, I think with that I'm out of questions. So thank you so much for giving me the time to teach and to ask all of these questions. And I loved everything about the tour, and I loved everything about the challenge. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Manur, so much. Yeah.
And every time I come here, I kind of end up reading all the topics that you guys have on the floor.
Yes, it was. I just took the names, the question that we are asking, and the spaces, and just put them on the floor to have some kind of a connection to the meanings, because through the sentences you can find and the combination with the pictures you can find the meaning behind here. Yes, I am very happy you enjoy, and thank you for for talking with us and coming here. And yes, like everyone can speak and ask whatever they want, and feel free. It's
So Paladin here. I want to add one thing to this conversation while I was listening. What I think is important when Web3 happened, you know, the whole bull market happened, that a lot of people ran after certain artists because they were very good at marketing, very good at presenting themselves in Twitter Spaces or Clubhouse. And I was seeing at a certain point that the artists were trying to keep their own audience, like with these PFP projects, and but also any kind of generative art, or even artists with a lot of pieces. They really try to like keep their community to themselves and keep their community happy. And I think don't want to just collect one artist. So then what happens? Okay, they collect all the big artists, but I am sure that if we can present it in a nice way, like Linked by Artists doing now in the super community space, is to really show that there's more artists out there, and not every artist is an extrovert, and not every artist is a marketing person, and not every artist, you know, is organized. So which are all very important things, but not everyone can be everything, you know, all at the same time. So I think what we try to really do is give the people the tools to say, hey, you know, look at this best meta architect OX Wolfgang. If you want a gallery by him, you know, talk to him and maybe he can make you something nice. And of course, it's a job for him, so he needs to get paid, but it doesn't have to be crazy. Or you buy an already made gallery by him, for example, or by anyone else, but he is just my favorite because he really creates spaces that are showing the art in the best possible way. So those little things that we try to tell other people, like, this is how we did it, this is how we found it. The same for platforms. You know, we should talk amongst artists, like, what is a good platform? Which platform is really helping you? We want to give the platforms a voice in here to present themselves. So I think it is about discovering artists for collectors, and also hooking up with other artists to bring the best product for collectors. So I just wanted to add that to the conversation. So thank you. There's a lot of people in here, actually. I didn't realize.
yes, yes, it's very. Yeah, I just also wanted to say, everybody, that this collection is minted on Object, and it's very, very, very affordable. There are a few. This is a range of prices, but it's all super affordable, and it's very very supportive. Can be to buy and collect some of the art. It's support our work, and can help us to continue, because we don't charge anything for our service yet. So this way it could be very supportive. The link to the yeah, it's here outside on the wall. You have yeah, here there is the collection is here, and you can go and also from the piece of art here, some of the, you can go to the collection. It's on Object, Linked by Art collection. Yeah, and anyone wants to say something, we would love. Feel free. It's a free space. Let's say.
You guys wanted to announce the artist for the Super Community 3. Is that something you still wanted to do?
Yes, but we are announced already. This is
Oh,
we
okay.
will announcing it again. We are from after open call, very great open call with a lot of artists and a lot of good artists. We decided to go with Dimitri Shade. He's amazing photographer, and there is so much to wait for. I'm so super excited to work with his photograph under the Black Sun collection of dark art photography. It's not only photography, it's also is body painting and photography together, so it becomes something very unique and in between two medias, and super exciting and bold and shine and dark. And something that you cannot ignore from. So in 2 weeks, we're going, Clarity, in 2 weeks, we're going to have the opening for the new exhibition, Super Community 3, collaborating with 888 Inner Cycle. Circle, Inner Circle. Mhm. Yeah, so if anybody wants to say